Hello, word nerds, and welcome to the dictionary. This is episode F44. My name is still Spencer, and today I'm a little sniffly. I think I maybe got some allergy, something going on. I don't know. I took an allergy pill. We'll see if it helps. But I apologize. It might be a little bit of a sniffly episode. I think it might be too much for me to cut out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we have a little bit of less words to talk about. Maybe I'll try to talk even faster than normal. The first word in this episode is the word favor, F-A-V-O-R, second form. This one is a verb from the 14th century. It looks like it's only transitive. Favor. 1A, to regard or treat with favor. And of course, you got to go to the end of the previous episode to learn about the first form of the word favor, which was a noun. 1B1, to do a kindness for, and the synonym is oblige. So you're doing a kindness for somebody, you're favoring them in that way. That's not how I think of that word, that context. When I think of I'm favoring something, I am preferring it. But, you do a kindness for somebody, you're favoring them. 1B2, the synonym is endow. I guess it's like you're giving a thing. Yes, that's a kindness. You're maybe giving some money to a building to build a new wing, and the wing will have your name on it. So that's a favor. 1C, to treat gently or carefully, as in favored her injured leg. I think about this with actors in movies. They have to pretend that their leg, their foot, their knee, whatever, is not injured, and they have to know the proper way to favor that leg, even though it's all fake. It's all in their head. I think about that. They got it. It takes a lot of practice, I think. You'd think it would be easy, but it might not be as easy as you think. 2, to show partiality toward. The synonym is prefer. Similar to the last one, even though that was 1C, this is 2. You're preferring one thing over another thing. You prefer favorite. Now, wait, that's interesting. Hold on. Oh, I see. 1C is to treat gently or carefully. So when you favor your injured leg in that situation, you are treating it gently. I was sort of thinking about it as you are favoring the other leg, which leads us to number 2, which is to show partiality toward. You are preferring the non-injured leg, because why would you want to step on the injured leg? So they are different in that way. 3A, to give support or confirmation to. The synonym is sustain. To give support to, confirmation to. Okay. 3B is to afford advantages for success to. To afford advantages to success to. The synonym is facilitate. As in, we have an example. Good weather favored the outing. So the good weather gave advantages to the outing so they could go do their outing, play a sports game, maybe outside. The good weather facilitated their outing. Maybe they were going on a boat. 4, to bear a resemblance to, as in he favors his father. Oh, I don't know if I've heard it used that way. He favors his father, so it is not that he prefers his father. We don't know what their social dynamic is like. No, he has a resemblance to his father, so he favors his father. That's interesting. I guess I favor my father as an adult, and when I was younger, I think I favored my mother. It's interesting how that happens. Favorer is a noun. The favor. Okay. Oh, what's my sound effect today? I'm going to go, whoa. The next word is favorable. Adjective from the 14th century, number 1A, disposed to favor, and the synonym is partial. Lots of connections between these words. 1B, expressing approval, and the synonym is commendatory. You did such a good job. I am favorable. So, no, that my speech to you, because I'm approving what you did, my speech was a favorable speech. It was commending your good job. 1C, giving a result that is in one's favor, as in a favorable comparison. So you are comparing, let's say, two people, and people say that the one of them is a little bit taller, and that's a good thing in this context. And so that person who is taller got the favorable comparison because it was in their favor. It's hard to come up with I don't know. I don't want to go to the example of like, that person's more attractive than the other one. I don't like things like that. I can't think of a better example. Okay, 1D, the synonym is affirmative, as in a result. Nope, a favorable reply. That reply is in the affirmative. Are you going for a walk today? Yes, I am. This is a favorable response. That is what I choose, and that is what I favor to go for a walk. I think I need to do more of that, considering my back issue. I am sitting today. Not sure if it's the greatest. I'm sitting right now, but later, when I'm done with this, I'm going to try and get up and move, because we need to move. Okay, what is next? We have number 2, winning approval. The synonym is pleasing. Pleasing. Yes, we have an example. A favorable impression. I would like to think that I have been able to do some favorable impressions of cartoons or famous people. What's up, Doc? I don't know if that's a favorable impression. I think it's okay. Was it pleasing? Did it win your approval when I said, what's up, Doc? And when you're in the moment, I like to do Cartman back in the day, but that was very hard on the throat and also not the most appropriate things to say. Anyway. Okay, what do we got? We got 3A, tending to promote or facilitate. The synonym is advantageous, as in a favorable wind. We want to go in that direction, and the wind is coming from our back. So the wind is pushing us, pushing our boat and our sail in that direction, and that is exactly what we wanted to happen. So that is advantageous to our situation. Why do we want to go over there? Because that's where the island is. We want to go hang out on the island for a little bit. And maybe the weather will be favorable as well. Number 3B, marked by success. That's it. That's no synonym, no example. Marked by success is favorable. Favorability, that is a noun. Favorableness is a noun. And favorably is an adverb. And now we have some synonym information for favorable. If you didn't know what it meant, now maybe you'll have a little bit more information. Favorable, auspicious, propitious? Is that what that word is? Propitious, it sure looks like it is. All of those mean pointing toward a happy outcome, because we don't want sad or mad outcomes. We want happy outcomes. We want things to make us feel good. We want favorable outcomes, and auspicious and propitious, whatever propitious means. Let's find out. Favorable implies that the persons involved are approving or helpful, or that the circumstances are advantageous, as in favorable weather conditions. The people involved are very approval of that weather. Approval? No, they are approving of the weather. They have given their approval. Hey, weather, thumbs up to you. You did a good job, weather. That's exactly what we wanted. Auspicious, spelled with an AU at the beginning, applies to something taken as a sign or omen promising success before or at the start of an event, as in an auspicious beginning. Before we started the race, we saw that there was a turtle crossing the path, and that was very auspicious. That was a good omen for this race. A good omen for who? All of the racers. They ran at the exact same speed, and they got a perfect tie. All 8 of them. Propitious, Propitious, may also apply to beginnings, but often implies a continuing favorable condition, as in a propitious time for starting a business. And I feel like I need to look for this word to find out how it is exactly pronounced. Propitious? It seems like that would be the most logical way to pronounce this word. I'm in the P's. I'm flipping basically page by page to get to P-R-O. We are oh so close. Oh boy, how many words? The P section. Geez, that's gonna take a while. It would have been so much faster for me to just type this into the computer, but no, we gotta go this way. It's getting harder to pick them page by page. Okay, are we in the right section? Oh, I think we are. Propitious. Great. That's how it's pronounced. Wonderful. So it's also about beginnings, but often implies a continuing favorable condition. This time to start the business is it's the beginning of the business, and it's for an extended period of time. A good time. Okay, I was not familiar with that word. My sound effect was what? Woo! The next word is favored, with an ed, adjective from the 15th century. Number 1, having an appearance or features of a particular kind, as in hard favored. So your features are hard. I don't know what that might mean exactly. Your features are hard. This is not necessarily about a person or a face. That's how I like to go to first. That's where my brain goes first. But this could be lots of things. Maybe the rock face is hard favored. Okay, I don't think I've heard favored used in this way. Number 2, endowed with special advantages or gifts. You have been given special gifts, special powers. Maybe Superman. He is favored. Supergirl. She's favored. All of the superheroes are favored because they were given special advantages and gifts. Number 3, providing preferential treatment, as in favored rates of credit. We like you. You got good credit. So we're going to give you some favored rates. We don't give them to everybody, but we're going to give them to you because you have been paying your bills on time and you got good credit. Woo! Next is favorite. I wanted to say favorite because that's how it's spelled. Although the British, chiefly in in certain dialects, they do say favorite because that's how it's spelled. This is the first form. It is a noun from 1583. Number 1, one that is specially loved, trusted, or provided with favors by someone of high rank or authority. It's right there in the word. They are your favorite because you give them favors. That's how it works. This has evolved. Let's read the next one. Number 2, a competitor judged most likely to win. They are the favorite. Why is this the word here? Why do we use favorite here? Can we figure out if we go back to favorable and favor because there was something they prefer? Yes, we prefer them. We think that they are going to win, so we prefer them. When we're betting on the races, we did not expect all 8 people to win together at the same time. We thought only one of them. That's why they're the favorite. We prefer them. Okay, it's interesting. So that number 1 definition was very long. One that is treated or regarded with special favor. Oh, you know what? I think I skipped a portion of it. It's even longer than I thought. one that is treated or regarded with special favor or liking, especially a person who is specially loved, trusted, or provided with favors by someone of high rank or authority. There was that movie, The Favorite, because they liked them so much, so they were the favorite. The etymology is from the Italian favorito, which is from favorire, which means to favor. From favore, which means favor. From the Latin favor. Yep, it's all the same. It's all the stuff. It's all from favor. Favor. I hope this is your favorite podcast, right? It must be your favorite podcast. Otherwise, why would you be listening or watching on YouTube? Just yesterday, 2 days ago? What day is today? I think it was 2 days ago as I'm recording this. My YouTube channel hit 1,000 subscribers, which is so fun to see those numbers. I still can't monetize my channel. Still need more hours watched. So if you would like to, go ahead and just play all my hundreds of videos. Just play them in the background. Okay, so now we need to make this sound. Woo! We have now the second form of favorite. Adjective from 1692. This is constituting a favorite, but especially markedly popular. That thing is so popular, that person is so popular, we love all of the acting and the singing and the dancing that they're doing, and so they are our favorite performer. Singing and dancing all the days, they are your favorite performer. 2 days. Okay. Woo! Favorite son is next. Okay, well, clearly we don't have favorite daughter in here, so favorite son seems like it's a specific phrase. What is it? A noun from 1788. Number one favored by the delegates of his state as presidential candidate at a national political convention. Don't like that it's genderized in this way, clearly. We have, in America at least, we have always had a male president, and but we've had a couple of women get. Oh, see, here's the thing. I'm recording this at the beginning of October. You're listening to this after we know the results, theoretically, probably, hopefully. So by the time this episode airs, we could have a female president, coming up in the next couple of months to be inaugurated. But this is before the election happens. This is the one favored by the delegates of his state. It says his state. And I think we don't need to say favorite son anymore. We can just say favorite person, favorite child, maybe? Okay, number 2, a famous person who is popular with hometown people. Oh, he went and did it so big when he was doing all the singing and the acting and the dancing, and he's our favorite, and he's from our town, so he's our son. And so do we use this phrase for women? I don't know. But we should not use this phrase, I think. Okay, next. Woo! Favoritism. Noun from 1763. Number 1, the showing of special favor, and the synonym is partiality. People do this. Maybe do teachers do this? Do they show some favoritism to their favorite students? Doesn't seem fair. No, it doesn't. I think we should try to avoid this if possible, but it can be hard sometimes to not show favoritism. Number 2, the state or fact of being a favorite. So if you are the favorite to win the race, then you would be in a state of favoritism because you are the favorite to win the race, the political race, the backwards running race, any race you want. Woo! Next is favor, spelled F-A-V-O-U-R, which is the chiefly British variation of favor without the U. Woo! The last word in this episode is, I think, that is a straight line over the A. I think it is favus. F-A-V-U-S. Noun, from circa 1543. Any of several contagious skin diseases caused by ascomycetes. No, let's try this one again. Ascomycetes fungi, and occurring in humans and many domestic animals. Doesn't sound great. Let's see. The species name of this fungi is Trichophyton schonlenii. Something like that. Seems maybe a little German was in there. Contagious skin diseases caused by a fungi and in domestic animals and humans. So, be careful of the favus. Where's this name come from? It doesn't... Oh, here. Yes, it's a Latin word. They would pronounce it favus, I think. And it means honeycomb. So, does this favus skin disease look like a honeycomb kind of thing? Let's see. Favus. Oh, I don't want to look this up. Skin disease. That would be weird if it looked like a honeycomb shape. There's a lot of... I don't love looking at a lot of these pictures. Nope. Okay, let's stop looking at that. Didn't really see anything honeycomb shaped particularly. Looks sort of round. Could it be honeycomb with the 6 sides? I'm not sure. Okay, don't know what the connection to honeycomb is, so we now just have to move on to the word of the episode. We had today favor, favorable, favored, favorite, favorite, favorite son, favoritism, favor, and favus. My eyes are getting so bad that I need to put on some light on the situation. Yes, I think that's favus. Okay, so which one would I like to pick as the word of the episode? Maybe, favorable? Sure. No, let's do favorite. What's your favorite podcast? It's gotta be the dictionary. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's talk about a couple... Oh, my light is not off. Let's talk about a couple movies. Blink Twice. Oh, this is a definitely... You gotta watch it. And is it... Oh, I'm trying to remember who made it. I know the person in my head, and I can't remember... can't remember. This movie, it's called Blink Twice, but my wife and I keep on wanting to call it Don't Blink, but no, that's wrong. So it was co-written and directed by Zoe Kravitz, who I believe is the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet. I should know these things. The parents, yes, Lisa Bonet. Oh, and it lists Jason Momoa as her other parent because I think he's married or was to Lisa Bonet. I don't keep up on my gossipy Hollywood relationships like some people do. I'm so sorry. So that one, Blink Twice, is a great one to watch. A little bit on the horror side, I guess. And then what's next? Dee Dee. Dee Dee. Oh, I love Dee Dee. I didn't know anything about Dee Dee. D-I-D-I. Coming of age story. And even though the kid and I are very different in some ways, I really related to this movie. And it's great. Okay, I got nothing else to tell you. That's it for today. Thank you so much for checking out the show. And until next time, this is Spencer dispensing information. Goodbye.